We're A-Game, a 100% Black-owned company with an all-natural product and world-class customer service. We're headquartered in California, and we manufacture, package, and ship right here in the United States. We ship to more than 125 distributors worldwide. Normal processing is 2 to 3 days, and we employ virtual tracking until our product is received. So, no matter where you are in the world, here we come, and we're bringing your A-game.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey my Crimsonites, how you doing today? How's everybody feeling? Everybody feeling okay? Let's see who we got. Tone Malone. Hey Bishop. Hey Happy Latina. Hey Father's Time. It's Akuma. Undani. I hope your mother's doing well, Akuma. Hey Celine. Hey Dilly. Lord Ma. Hey C. Wa alaikum assalam. Aisada. Hey Raquel. Malika. You melanated. Derek. Janae. Hey Sheep. Let's hope. Hey Nathan. Hey Khalifa. So hopefully everybody's doing. Hey Name Block. Hey my love is divine. It's your 11th anniversary. Yay! Yay, girl. The milestones. Okay? Come through with the milestones. That's what I'm talking about. Those milestones be feeling so good. They feel so good. You start coming past that 10-year mark. Hey Ross. Thank you. So happy anniversary to the sister and her husband. Hopefully y'all find something real special to do. And take some time out to just really acknowledge that. Lots of people don't get to 11 years at all. Or if they do, they some rocky years. And it's like, man, we here, but how long we gonna stay? So I'm very thankful. I'm very happy for you guys. It's a wonderful feeling. Hey, Bathshua. Thank you, Big Mac. Said, peace, sister. Thank you for being you, because we need you. Thank you so much. Hey, Nigel. I'm glowing. Thank you. I usually have some type of little chit-chat. I ain't really got no whole lot of chit-chat. For whatever reason, I feel really small in this seat. I'm not really understanding that. But anyway. Like, I feel real short right now. Like, I am short, but come on. Oh, I pronounced it right. Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Sherry. So, We are going to talk about the image of the strong black woman and how that is turning deadly. That is turning deadly. This is not a good thing. This is not a good thing for black women at all. It's really not. And we just gonna talk about it. Hey, JSP, how you doing, sweetheart? Forrester, hey. Well, I'm sending prayers to you and your mama, Kuma. So, I am going to read a story that is a recent story. A lot of people think there may be some suspicions to it, but I'm going to come at this as usual from a completely different perspective. We're going to take a look at this story because I was disturbed by it, but I saw it very differently, I think, than everybody else saw this story. So we're just going to share a screen and then we're gonna just take a look at this story. Okay. Woman dies after sweltering hike with a man she just met. The body of a woman, a hiker who, let me just read this part. The body of a woman identified in reports as Angela Tremont, 31, was discovered off the Echo Canyon Trail. A hiker who cut short a trek through an Arizona mountain with a man she just met was found dead hours later amid sweltering temperatures, according to reports. The body of the woman identified in reports as Angela Tremont was discovered Friday off the Echo Canyon Trail near her home in the northeast side of Camelback Mountain in Phoenix, the Phoenix Fire Department said. What's with the picture on the side? Anyway, rescue teams respond. See, I knew I shouldn't have read nothing from the New York Post. Anyway, rescue teams responded to the 2,706-foot peak after Tremont turned around halfway up the trail and did not return to a parking lot. A man hiking with Tremont called cops about 4 hours earlier to report she turned around about halfway into the trip because she was overheated. But the woman wasn't at the parking lot where all of her belongings were discovered still inside the car. Phoenix Fire Department Captain Ron McDade told the newspaper, this is her. This is Angela Tremont, a pretty young lady. Okay. Tremont, who lived in Saugus, Massachusetts, was later found unresponsive and pronounced dead despite attempts to revive her. CBS Boston reported Sunday that Tremont was visiting Phoenix for the first time after meeting a man on Instagram. That man, who works as a police officer according to Tremont's friends, wanted to keep going, so the pair split up. Some of the women's friends are now questioning the circumstances surrounding her death, according to the report. If someone's walking up a mountain and you're seeing her in distress and she's not feeling well and she's exhausted, why wouldn't you walk her back down? Tremont's friend Stacy Girardi said, why would you continue to walk up? It doesn't make sense. Girardi said she wanted justice in her friend's unexpected death just one day after she arrived in Arizona. Not even 24 hours and she's dead, Girardi said. We want justice. We want answers. We need to keep pushing. That was my sister. We had 25 years of friendship. Foul play is not expected in Tremont's death, a spokeswoman for Phoenix police told the Arizona Republic. Her cause of death will be determined by a medical examiner. Investigators said the woman appeared to not have water with her when she was found and was possibly trying to get help as temperatures in Phoenix reached 104 degrees. But at that point in time, she could have conceivably been in the early stages of heat exhaustion and heat stroke, where you become delirious and unfortunately your faculties are not about you, McDade told the Globe. The woman's companion, meanwhile, told authorities he was experienced on the mountain, having hiked it previously from top to bottom, even during summer months. It's very unforgiving is the word I like to use, McDade said of Camelback. This mountain doesn't care who you are or how great of a hiker or experienced, Sorry about that. It's very unforgiving is the word I like to use. McDade said of Camelback, this mountain doesn't care who you are or how great of a hiker or experienced hiker you are. The mountain in a situation like that usually wins. McDade told KP and X it's never a good idea to split up while hiking. If you start as a group, you should end as a group. An online fundraiser set up in Tremont's memory says she went to Arizona after talking to a man online for 2 months. Halfway up the mountain, Angela told this man, who was a police officer and first responder, that she was exhausted and couldn't continue. The website reads, she supposedly walked back down the mountain alone to the car while this man continued on by himself. He clearly has no regard for her safety. Okay. It's a sad situation that this young lady lost her life. I'm not really here to talk about her personally because I don't know her personally, or really even about the death itself, because there are other stories. I did the story with the young lady that got shot by the cops in Dalton just about a week or two ago, 19 years old. And she was turned up. They called the police, said she had a gun. Police came. They confronted her. She wouldn't get out the car. One thing led to another. She tried to drive off. They shot in the vehicle. She died, crashed the car. One of the officers was hurt. We go back to Ma'Khia Bryant, only 16 years old, but outside fighting, had a knife, was attempting to stab another young lady. The police were called. They pulled up. He assesses the situation in a couple of seconds, shoots her. She's gone. There was another story where a cop pleaded guilty to the murder of his black girlfriend because he had been having an affair on his wife with her. And then they broke up and she threatened to tell his wife everything. And when she threatened to tell his wife everything, he killed her. The couple of videos that I did about the young lady who was killed by the police in Dalton, Illinois, I said, you're savage and they believe you. Black women are not the only feminists in this country, but they have something about them that the other women do not. Do you want to know what that thing is? What's the difference between black women in this woke sort of thing that's going on and other groups of women who are also feminists but don't quite seem to be getting treated the same way? You want to know what that difference is? Yeah, I did a story on that one too, Jaquan. Just walked up, shot her friend in the head, walked out. The main difference between black women and other women is that black women believe it. Black women believe the feminist narratives. They believe it. They believe it. Every line, every cognitive dissonance-based line, they believe it. All of it. That's the difference between black women and other women in this country. They believe it. Black women believe it. Everything about it. For a long time, black women have been perpetuating this strong, independent, I do what I want narrative, this persona that black women have been putting out there. Whether they were in control of the TV, the movies, the music, the media, or not, that same narrative is going on in every film, listen, I don't care if it's a period piece, a modern piece, whatever it is, they gotta show, black women are always shown as being able to take more physical pain, being able to take more emotional pain, being able to go through more hardship, being able to just pick up and endure more than any other woman and even more than men. And just like any other part of the social programming that comes through media, people believe it now. They believe it, whether you are really doing that or not. In 1915, a narrative was given in Birth of a Nation, the Klansman movie, about black men, and it has persisted till today. And black men have lost their lives based on people's acceptance of this narrative. That black men are savages, that they are, they'll kill and they'll steal and they will assault and they will do all of these types, they're predatorial and all. So that has entered the psyche across the board socially, so that black men have been disregarded as being human beings with a full range of feelings and emotions, and they go through things like everybody else. And when they're disregarded as human beings, this is how you get the police shootings. This is how you get the treatment that black men have undergone. Black women, you have not escaped this. Now those strong, independent chickens are coming home to roost in a very sad and in a very deadly way. Because people are beginning to believe you. When you say, oh no, I'm good, I got it, I'm strong, I got it. Listen, the young lady's story I just read, she's only 31, pretty girl. Why you can't find no man where you at? Okay, you meet a guy online. That's not that strange in 2021. That's not that strange. But you only know this man for 2 months. After 2 months of talking to this man, you don't know nothing about this man. You don't know nobody in no 2 months long distance. You can get more out of it 2 months with somebody you around all the time. You can get more, you can know more about that person in the same amount of time than you can somebody over the phone. They can tell you anything. They can tell you anything. You're not in their vicinity. You're not in their company. You don't know what's going on around them. You have no idea. They could be lying from jump. You don't know. You don't know the reality. So she leaves Boston and she goes to Arizona. Now, the articles never say whether she was trying to stay at the man's house or whether they was in a hotel or what the other circumstances were. What they did say was that they were trying to go on a hike. This man is a police officer there. They say he's a first responder there. If you know anything about Arizona, what is the climate of Arizona? What is Arizona? What is Arizona? Somebody put it in the chat. What's Arizona? What's the climate? What's the climate of Arizona? It's dry and it's hot because Arizona is a desert. Arizona is a desert. It's a desert. The people just happen to gather up in a city in it. But it is a desert with everything that deserts come with. Yeah, no humidity. It's a desert. Chicago has humidity. We're not a desert. We're a temperate zone. Arizona is a desert. So you go out with this man that you don't know. You going hiking up a mountain. You ain't went hiking up no mountain because you from Boston. Ain't no hiking over there. That's just like me talking about I hiked. I'm in Chicago. You ain't hiking. Okay? You got to go out your way to find somewhere to hike. And then we don't have mountainous terrain. So our hike would not elevate us. We're not in a hot, dry climate. We're in a hot, humid, in the summertime climate. And it's wet. It's a valley. Illinois is a plain. So you go from the East Coast to the West, completely different climate. This man says he's going up a mountain with no water. He's experienced this. He lives in that climate. He lives there. He has adjusted physically to that climate. You are from out of town. Your body is not adjusted to that. You need to sit somewhere with some water and some AC. That's what you need to do. But you want to go up this mountain with this man you don't know. He ain't got no water. You ain't got no water. He like, yeah, I do this hike all the time, but you know, whatever. You're like, I can do the hike too. I can do the hike too. No, you can't. Look ways up. They saying halfway. I doubt it was half. Look ways up. She like, nah, she's second guessing it now. Cause it's hot. I ain't got no water. I'm not accustomed to this. I'm rising up in elevation where the air is getting thinner. Come on. I want to go back. Now, he's like, go back. If you want to go back, go back. I'm going to keep going. You're not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing. Because I takes this hike. And I'm not going to cater to you and poo-poo and tutu you. I take the hikes. You're not used to the hike. So go back down to the car. I'm not going to stop. Because I'm used to going up and down this thing with no water. She goes back down and apparently begins to have a heat stroke. He comes back later on, a few hours later, because he goes. And then he comes back to the car. She's not at the car. So he calls the police, He calls, hey, she's not here. They find her near a house that's off the trail. Now, this is a trail hike, mind you. I'm breaking this down for a reason. She likely got disoriented and went off the trail. Once you go off of a trail on a true hike, you're done. Whether you in a desert or a forest, if you get off of that trail, you're done for. With no one around you, no one that you know, and in a place you're unfamiliar. You unfamiliar with the surroundings. You're unfamiliar with the temperature. You unfamiliar with the everything about this. You're unfamiliar. Yes, he was a zaddy. Oh, did I forget to mention he was a zaddy? Because that's going to play heavily into what I'm talking about. You don't know nothing about what's happening. You get off the trail and she passed away. Now, some people say, well, why come he didn't go back down with her? Because he didn't care to. He didn't care to. He didn't care to go back down with her. He didn't care. He wasn't even trying to pay for her trip or anything like that. She paid for her own trip down there. This man was not trying to really deal with her. He wasn't really trying to deal with her. She inserted herself with that man. You can just, as a woman, as women, we understand this. We understand exactly what she did. And the way that black women like to trash black men and say Zaddy is better than him in every conceivable way that a man can be better than another man. She, after 2 months, she was like, I'm about to bag me a Zaddy. Forget what you heard. I'm gonna bag me a Zaddy. And I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna get him if I don't care what I gotta do to get him. And she went out there on some swirl type situation. You cannot tell me it was not. It was some old swirled up. It's a Zaddy, so I'm on he automatically better type situation. And whatever he say go, he's like, oh, I'm about to hike up this mountain with no water. Want to come with me? And you did it. Thank you, See True. So this is the elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. Yeah, this is exactly why we're doing it. Because I got a lot more for this and just in general. But we're going to keep going. She was pursuing this man. Okay. She going to do the chasing. Okay. I'm going to come see you. I'm going to come deal with you. I'm going to come be in your life. I'm going to come insert myself in your day. In your life. I don't know nothing about your life. I don't know nothing about what you do from day to day to day. I have no idea. But I'm going to insert myself into it because you're zaddy and I automatically trust you because you automatically better in my eyes. And this man, I'm going to tell you how it worked. Thank you, Book Around, and say again, the unaccountable dangers and irresponsibility given by these edgeless oracles who blindly promote swirl culture solely based on being a fetish. Exactly. It's fetished. Now, I'm going to tell you, she thinks zaddy is better, not necessarily because she may have had so many experiences, but just the concept, the thought of him was better than the concept of a black man or the reality of a black man. This is where the hot pursuit come from. I got to have him. I got to go. I got to travel halfway across the country to get to him. I got to. I automatically trust him. I ain't got no friends or family out there. I don't need none. On the other hand, he's looking at her not through any personal, particular lens. He's looking at her like the narrative of the black woman. Was she strong and independent? I don't have to care about her. I don't have to cater to her. I don't have to protect her. I don't have to care if she feels not well or she says she's not feeling right or whatever. I don't have to do that because why? She's a strong, independent, masculine. She got it. And I ain't got to deal. I don't have to be tender with her. I don't have to treat her delicately. So I'm not going to stop what I'm doing to cater to her. I'm not doing that. And newsflash to the swirlers. Every man outside of black men think that way about you collectively. So all that swirl stuff you talking, white men from America don't like you like that. White men from Europe don't like you like that. Pakistani men, Asian men, Mexican men, listen, they don't like you like that. And the reason they don't like you like that is because of your image. Your image, your appearance value, your image is horrible. And it doesn't matter to them if individually you're not that. They see you as a whole. Just like swirling black women see white men as a whole and not individually, where he might actually be a piece of crap and him being white doesn't stop that. They see black women the opposite way. They see you as the strong, independent, I got it, I'm masculine, I don't need nurturing, caring, I don't need to be petted, I don't need to be treated delicately, I don't need to be treated as a feminine woman, I don't need to be treated as a soft woman, I don't need to be treated as a submissive woman, I don't need to be treated this way because I'm not that. So you don't gotta treat me like that. Okay? This is the image of you. I need y'all to take stock of this. Name for me any ethnicity of man that thinks marrying or being with a black woman is a come up. Name it. While we naming, let's get these likes up. Come on. Bam, 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 bam. I gotta do the thumb up dance, dance. I gotta gotta do the thumb up dance, dance. Come on, get the likes up. Hit the like button. Please, please, please. The Book of Ronan said the Klingon Empire sent me the rejection letter this morning. Name for me the ethnicity of men that believe marrying or getting with a black woman is a come up. There's a reason that nobody thinks marrying a black woman is a come up. No one thinks so because black female image is too tarnished. It's too bad. We're too much of a threat to everyone. We've spent too much time being a threat to everyone. That cop that killed his black girlfriend that he was cheating on his wife with, killed her not necessarily because they broke up, but what he said prompted him was that she said she was going to tell his wife everything. He thought in his mind, ain't going to be no way for me to stop her from doing that. I got to get rid of her. Because I'm not going to be able to intimidate her. I'm not going to be able to ask her nicely. I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to do none of that. She going to do what she want to do because black women do what they want to do. When they don't want to listen to no man, they don't. Because she doesn't even listen to her man. She doesn't listen to her man at all. So why would she listen to me? Why would she listen to me? She's not gonna listen. People are talking about, well, why did he let this woman hike down or hike up with him and then hike down by herself? Would he have truly been able to stop her? Because that's what he thinking in his head. I can't stop her. I couldn't even stop her from getting on the plane coming here. I told her don't come over here. And she did that anyway. She did that anyway. So I ain't gonna be able to tell her nothing. I can't tell her nothing. And why do people believe that about black women? Because we told them that. We told them, can't nobody tell me nothing. We told them that. Nobody else. Black women said that about black women. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. I'm independent, I'm strong, I'm grown. That's what I am. That's who I am. This is the woman that I am. I'm not really a woman. I just look like a woman. I just got a vagina. But I'm just as manly and just as capable as you are as a man. There's another reason. There's a second reason why other races of men ain't checking for black women. And I've said it to you before. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to know what this second reason is. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to know what this second reason is. You're a traitor to your man and your race. So they don't want you. You're disloyal. If you do your own men like this, you throw your kids under the bus. You don't care about the future of your kids. You don't care about having them. You kill them. You do the most abortions. You do. You don't marry nobody. You the least married. Don't nobody really want you. Your man ain't really marrying you. You a traitor. And if don't nobody else know it, the American white man know it. 'Cause he made you. If don't no other man know that, he know it. And he the very one you chase. He don't want you. That right there should tell you that you're living in a bunch of lies, because he hear the lies. Lie number 1. Black men ain't sugar honey iced tea. Thank you, Otis. Thank you, WG. Thank you, Revelator, for the cash out. The first lie is that black men are not sugar honey iced tea. Too many black women, these genetically modified females, shout out to Danica, view black men the same way that white men view black men. But here's the problem with that. You actually believe that narrative. He don't. Thank you, New Drug, 3. So you cooking now. We gonna keep on cooking. I'm just getting started. I'm just now getting started. You believe the narrative that he put out there about your man. He doesn't believe that about black men. He believes, on the whole, black men to be better than him. He believes black men are more masculine than he is. So he don't be understanding why you be wanting him. He don't understand that. He understand why his woman want him. He even understand why other women, like Asians and stuff like that, want him, because of the persona that they've put out about themselves and success and all this type of stuff. He know that, but he don't understand why you want him, because you're actually with the man that he considers to be his better. This is why he created the narrative in the first place. Because if he really believed that he was better than black men, pound for pound, toe to toe, eye to eye, he would not have set up a systemic system to keep him down. He wouldn't be fighting so hard to effeminize, way from the plantation, black men, because he fears the masculinity, the intelligence, the understanding, the spiritual strength of black men. So he created a narrative that would bring the image of black men low in front of the eyes of the world, and to make himself feel better. You believed it. He does not. Everything he got, his understanding of the world, come from black men. His whole understanding about how stuff really work come from the minds and the lives of black men. Things that he so-called invented came from the ingenuity of black men. He told the world he built America, but it was black men who built every part of this nation. When he gotta go fight, he called on black men. When he need an idea, he called on black men. When he need to make money, he called on black men. Who would any of these people be without the raw athletic talent of black men in the NFL, the NBA, the MLB? They lock black men out the best that they can because they know if we open the floodgates, it's a wrap. He's smarter than us. We get all our stuff from him. We steal it. Henry Ford is not a genius. Everybody credits Henry Ford, the Model T Ford, the first car. It was the first car. Lies. Black men, I forget the first name. The last name is Patterson. They created the first automobiles. Thank you, C. Thank you, JB. Wasn't nobody watching basketball until black men started playing it. When we talk about the top 5 greatest greatest basketball players in the world, who's the white boy? Without really even going into that argument, 3 off top. The first 3 most folks gonna say is MJ, LeBron, and Kobe. You can put whoever you gonna put as the next 2. Baseball. Ken Griffey Jr. I don't follow baseball, so I don't know all of the greats, but okay, of course, Jackie Robinson. in every arena, if they open it up to black men, just a little bit, black men take it. They know better than to put ice rinks in the hood. They know better than to put ice rinks in the hood, or we'll take over hockey too. See the chat going crazy with just black men from every sports era. Thank you. We dominate track and field. Come on. Let a black girl get into gymnastics. We've seen Simone Biles, Dominique Dawes. Just go in there and just dominate it. All of the music is from who? Elvis Presley was copied from a black man, his whole persona. They just couldn't tolerate putting a black man up there and all the little white girls see him as a heartthrob and a sex symbol. So they had to put Elvis Presley up there. You, black woman, bought the narrative that he put out about your man, but he don't buy that. When black men enter into the business world, the financial world, they minds. Who was doing mathematics? Who was doing mathematics first? Now all of a sudden, you don't think black men can count? Everywhere our men went, there was abundance. He understood his land. He understood his people. He understood himself. He understood his God. The most prosperous era of Spain was what era? Who came to make them prosperous? Who came to Spain to make that their most illustrious era in the history of that country? Had to teach them how to wash themselves properly. The bubonic plague spread across England because they was dirty. Didn't have good hygiene practices. Tell you where it didn't spread. You fill in that blank. Let's get back to your image. I may go back to exalting our brothers, because the rest of the world don't see black men the way you see them. Black woman, the rest of the world don't see him that way. The rest of the world do not see black men in this negative light. They see him as really a breath of fresh air. He's masculine enough to be respected, but he understands the difference between his masculinity and tyranny. See, a lot of other men have to go into tyranny to have control. Even ancestrally, black men have understood we don't need tyranny for this. I don't gotta be a tyrant to have influence over my family. As black women, we see that quality as weak. We see that quality in black men as a weakness. He doesn't make me do this and he doesn't make me do that. He should make me. Why do black men let us? Why they can't make us? You want that heavy-handed, tyrannical, oppressive treatment. That's why you flock to Zaddy. Because that's what he feel he got to do. Why do you think white women rebelled in the first place? You going for a man that historically his woman rebels against him. She does it. Every so many civilizations, she do it. Thank you, Chano. So my uncle was in Vietnam War and said the natives didn't want them to wage war. They had the utmost respect for them. Yeah. Father's Time said, I'm surrounded around great black men who come up with great ideas daily. Our biggest conversation is how to protect our stuff from Zaddy, from Dwight McManus. How to protect it from him. Because he steals it. You want this heavy-handed stuff. You feel like the leniency that our men have is a weakness. It's not a weakness. That just proves that you don't know how to take no love. You don't know how to receive no love. You don't know what masculine love looks like and feels like. That's why you're scared to be a woman. You think that strong and independent image would make you admirable in the eyesight of others. It brought you low because it took you out of your nature as a woman. That's why Zaddy don't want you, because he knows what he did. He know you in your nature. He don't want no woman that ain't gonna act in her nature. You believe this strong and independent ridiculousness. You believe that. And the unfortunate part is that they also believe it. They believe what you told them. When them cops came to answer that call about that young lady in Dalton, they believed that she had a gun. They believed that because that was what the dispatch was told. So that's what they were told. They believe it. Why did they believe it? Because black women do be having guns. We do be violent. We do be shooting people. We are a threat in that way. We are a threat that way. You intentionally go against the ways of a woman, and then you want somebody to treat you like a woman. It's the most backwards thing I have ever seen. You denounce motherhood. Not popping babies, motherhood. You'll pop a baby in a minute, but that ain't necessarily motherhood. You denounce motherhood. You denounce wifehood. You denounce anything that is associated with traditional womanhood. You denounce it. And then you still want what women want. Protection and problem solving and provision and procreation. You still want it, but you are purposely not taking the route that gets you that. You purposely don't take that route. Where do you think you're going? Thank you again, C. True said, thank you for filling all the gaps. This is what the men need to hear, especially what the women need to hear. Where do you think you're going? Not taking the routes. If I want to get to Wisconsin, I have to take West 9094. That's what I gotta take. I gotta take West 9094. West 94 is splits off from I-90. I got to take that. West 94 take me all the way to Milwaukee. If I don't take West I-94, where am I going? If I take East 94, that's the opposite way, gumball. Do you know how much more traveling I got to do if I was to take East 94? That'd take me all the way to Indiana. You know I have to come all the way back around. No. If I want to get to Milwaukee, I gotta take West I-94. That is the route. See, know what I'm talking about? You can take East I-94 if you want to. You headed to Indiana. If you want womanhood, you gotta take the route to womanhood. If you want femininity, you gotta take the route to femininity. If you want people to regard you as a feminine, soft, beautiful, wonderful woman, then you got to take the route of being a beautiful, soft, feminine, wonderful woman. Your degree don't do that for you. Being strong and independent don't do that for you. Not caring about your kids don't do that for you. Bad talking your men in public don't do that for you. It do the exact opposite thing. Your image is horrible. Folks think you a traitor. People think you a loudmouth. People think you're stupid. People think you're confrontational. People think you low class all the way around. I don't care if you didn't come from the hood. I don't care if you didn't come from the hood. Folks think black women are low class from the hood or not because you gynocentric everywhere. Anytime you get Representative Maxine Waters being a gynocrat talking about WAP is this empowering thing, told you the gynocracy got no class. Told you that. They don't care nothing about you. If you can twerk across the stage graduating out of Berkeley, really? Thank you, C. So that's why, and that's what black women are doing, driving through Indiana and telling the world they're headed to Wisconsin. Everybody see their shame except them. Exactly. Where you going? You headed to Indiana? I ain't headed to Indiana. I headed to Montana. You on East I-94? Montana is west of here. I know. Are you making a stop first and then going to Montana? No, I'm going straight to Montana. What is your problem? Now, what's your problem? Montana is west. Whatever. Get up out my face. You get up out my face with that. I do what I want to do. You don't tell me how to get to Montana, but I've been to Montana. Whatever. Okay. And then get mad when somebody let you go to Montana, quote unquote, driving through East I-94. And then when you end up somewhere on a wrong turn movie, somebody got you hemmed up in the mountains. Now you want to talk about why y'all let me drive through here. If y'all knew Montana was the other way, I mean, you could have just said, just don't let me drive this way. But you don't take no corrections. This is why you headed to your doom, because you don't take any correction. There's no correction. There's no correcting you. There's no getting you and say, hey, gumball, turn around, go that way. Nothing nobody can say to you. So can't nobody let you do nothing because you so hard-headed. And what did our grandmothers tell us about a hard head? What do hard heads make, you guys? What do they make? Thank you, Jay Daniels says strong and independent equals dying alone and miserable. Thank you, New Joy said keep cooking and using Lizzo, Meg, the City Girls to destroy black women and Cardi B to destroy the Latinas. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Baruch. They going the wrong way with a check engine light on and 4 donuts. Ain't nobody letting you go the wrong way. How long do we have to flag you down and get your attention and say, hey, hello, doing the wrong thing? You can see the result of the wrong thing and still won't think it's wrong. What's somebody supposed to do with that? You're doing everything against being a woman. The thing that'll get you there is the traditional things that being a woman is. That's what actually gets you that. You want tender treatment. You want tender treatment. You want somebody to get you and hold you and love you and you so pretty, you so precious, you so look at you, just beautiful, you just lovely. I just want to just love you, you know. You want that, but you don't do anything to receive it. You do everything the opposite and then want somebody to just give it to you. Why do you think black men don't sing love songs anymore? Black men don't even sing you love songs no more. And they spent decades singing love songs to you. Young black men laugh at them songs now. They laugh at them. Jodeci and, you know what I'm saying, Avant's old stuff. And they laugh at that stuff. That is funny to them. That is funny to them. They don't know. They singing songs about how wrong you doing them. That's what the songs is now. The songs is about how they ain't taking that off you, get out their face. The songs is about, girl, get up out of here. Them songs is about smashing and get on, go on. They ain't trying to hear you. They're not trying to be around you. They're not trying to love you. They're not trying to do none of that stuff. They won't even sing to you no more. It's not even lucrative for them to sing them songs to you no more. Thank you, Eugene. Right. Eugene says just like those genetically modified females want to cater to you. Want to cancel a 17-year-old song. Beyonce don't even sing songs like that no more. She has not sung in songs like that in 20 years. Cater to him. I ain't doing all that stuff for no man. That's why you ain't got no man. That's why other men don't want you. This is the other lie that you believe. You believe that black men are not sugar honey iced tea. You believe that. You believe other men are better than your men. That's the second lie. The third lie is the real devastating one. You honestly believe that the things that you do are what other men desire and just black men are too stupid to see. So you actually believe that this masculine mind frame, this strong independent narrative, the I got it, you ain't got to do it for me, I can run this whole thing by myself, all this type of stuff. You think other men desire that out of a woman, and they don't. No other man desires that. Don't believe it? Go to the other side of the manosphere. It's a bunch of zaddies over there. You don't believe what black men say. Maybe you'll believe what zaddies say. You believe everything else he say. Go over to the other side of the manosphere to see what kind of woman zaddy want. Because he wants you small and petite. He wants you cute. He wants your mouth shut. And he wants you doing what he wants you to do. Have them kids and be in that house and help him with his business and stuff like that. He wants you to be a woman. Thank you. I can't say your name. I'm not even going to botch your name. But thank you so much for the strong black woman bench pressing 300 pounds. Yeah. Go over to the other side of the manosphere and listen to them. Listen to what kind of women they said they want. It's not you. And it don't got nothing to do with your skin. It don't got nothing to do with your hair. It don't have nothing to do with none of that. It's about your attitude and you refusing to be a woman. People aren't disliking you because you're dark or because your hair is natural. Or you might be too light. They're not disliking you because of that. Actually, other men find black women's physical appearance, minus being 300 pounds. They find your physical appearance intriguing, which is why you're fetishized. Which is why they'll smash. They actually find that to be quite beautiful. Because it is beautiful. What's not beautiful is that image and that attitude you got. That's what's not pretty. That's what's not cute. And now everybody in the world believe you. And now they are treating you as if you don't need no catering. As if you don't need any protection. As if you don't need anybody to problem solve for you. As if you don't need any provision from a man. As if you don't need any benefit of the doubt for being a woman or being softer or being delicate or being any of these things. They're treating you as if they believe what you've told them over about 7 generations. Thank you, Rumen, that say they do go over there and get their feelings hurt. Sandman, Vegator. Yeah, they go over there and get their feelings hurt because it busts the bubble. And then they go back into the lies. Because you, for all that strong and independent, you too weak to face a truth. A simple truth as well. I'm not good enough as a woman. I gotta be better. I got to do better as a woman. I'm not doing well. I got to do better as a woman. Won't face that simple truth. I just got to be better as a woman. You get mad that Zaddy don't want to have nothing to do with you, and then you come back over here and take it out on black men. That's really where all of this foolishness and how y'all treat black men come from. Your Zaddy rejects you at every turn, and then you come and take it out on the black men in your life. You build up this crazy thought pattern in this crazy world where they hold you in as much esteem as you hold them. And then when you go over there to hear the reality, or you encounter them in reality, and they be like, girl, and they laugh in your face. Now you get mad because you, in order to even have a man, you gotta come back to the very men that you despise. That's why you mad. That's why you treat them the way you treat them. That's why you kill their children. That's why you keep them from their children. That's why you'll do anything to hurt a black man. Because your little zaddy God rejects you. That's why y'all was so happy when Meghan Markle got married. Because you thought that was going to be your life. Thank you, Zahira. So I've said before, I'll say it again. If you swirl, stay over there with Zaddy. Don't come back. You don't care nothing about the legacy of black men because you don't believe in the legacy of black men. You believe them lies. Black men don't build nothing. There are black men in this chat that build all the time. Their whole life is a build. Whole life. That's all they've been doing, and successful at it. It ain't been hopes and dreams and failed potential. It's been a vision, and let me achieve that. I got a vision, let me achieve that. I got a goal, I got a purpose, I'm doing something. Let me map out how this gonna get done. Not hopes and dreams and sitting up, you know what I'm saying, flexing his toes while he spent 12 hours a day on a PS5 and he ain't getting paid for damn person he shoot on Call of Duty. At least if you gonna sit there for 16 hours and play a game, get paid for it. Be on Twitch, and I want you to come away with 2-3 stacks after that. You don't say nothing about them white boys that sit there and play them games all day. All they do is it's a millionaires. And all he has done since he was 15 years old was keep up with the latest consoles and the latest games. And you don't call him good for nothing. You don't call him no Build-A-Bear. What kind of grown man play games all day? You don't say that about him. You think that's ingenuity. That's ingenuity to you. He was able to make money, you know what I'm saying? Just doing what he loved. Idiot. Goofy as I don't know what. He just making money now. Best way he know how. Black men know how to do that. Your young son might be 13 or 14. And he playing on a game and he building his little Twitch account, right? You will get mad at him take his whole thing. He can't stream for a week. Lose all his little audience he done built up. He trying to tell you, Mom, I'm real good at Madden. Trying to play Madden. You playing this game too much. He could actually be making 6 figures before he's 20. And you don't tell him he doing something he loves. You don't help him make that into a business for himself. Well, since you like it so much, is you making any money? Yeah, I make a few $100, you know what I'm saying, on the stream. You don't never talk to him about it because you don't talk to him. Because you don't love him because he's a black man. Thank you, Rough Day. Say, yep, and black women trying to dog me. Jazakla again, Zahira said, just like the chick who was creeping with Gomer Powell looking, who killed when she threatened to tell Miss Ann. She was a baby mama, by the way. Yeah. Thank you, Eric, said Katie, for MVP for this one. Said PewDiePie made racks doing that. It's a whole bunch of YouTubers and guys on Twitch that make a gang of money just sitting there playing games. That's all they've been doing since they was a teenager. They mama didn't stop them. They mama was just glad he was in the house. And once she saw the little checks be cut from YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that, she said, oh, wait a minute, you making some money, huh? Yeah, Mom. I was trying to tell you, Mom. God. I was trying to tell you. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. Is that how you got that bike? Yeah, Ma. Yeah. Duh. Oh. Well, talk to your grandfather, because he can help you actually take it to the next level. Oh, okay. Because she ain't trying to stop the potential. Because she don't think lowly of her son. And you do. No father's trying to come in here with no G Willa, cuz. You can't type nothing for 10 seconds, sir. You see your son, he good at Madden. Like, he real good at it. He real good at it. Could play in tournaments. Do you know how much money they make for them tournaments? They be flying them young boys out to Las Vegas and have Madden tournaments, Call of Duty tournaments. Tournaments, for real. There used to be a little show. I used to watch it it was very short running. But I used to watch it. Them young boys be 16, 17. Some of them was grown. Some of them was like in their 30s. Have been doing it. Have been the reigning champion of Call of Duty for years. He was a millionaire. Because every time he went, the pot was like $1 million. $500,000. That's the pot. Shoot, had me thinking about it at one point, because I'm not real good with like Call of Duty and stuff like that, but I'm very good with racing games. You put me in front of a Need for Speed, it's a wrap. Had me thinking. I'm like, shoot, I could put up a little Twitch, you know what I'm saying, a little Twitch account, you feel me? Put, you know, race all day, you know what I'm saying, with Need for Speed, I can do that. Listen, I'm gonna start wrapping this up. Your image is bad. This is why I named it the deadly image of the strong black woman. Because people, thank you again. You good with GTA? Oh, okay. We might have to game. You on a you on a PlayStation or an Xbox? Where you at, Zahira? You on a PlayStation or an Xbox? I don't be on my Xbox like that. I don't really be on no gaming platform like that. Although I am feeling a hankering for Diablo 3. I am feeling a hankering for that. Are you on an Xbox? Oh, we gonna have to. What's your gamer tag? What in the world is my gamer tag? Thank you, Rita Ree. I need to get, my last PlayStation was a PlayStation 3. I skipped 4, so now I got to get 5. I'm not buying no new Xbox. I'm going to skip this generation of Xbox and buy the next generation when they come out with it. Anyway, I'm not going to spin off on my geek side. I'm not spinning off on the geek side. But let me just wrap this up. Y'all, image is bad. This is why I'm saying it's deadly. Because too many instances now where people believe that we don't matter because we told people we don't matter. We told people that we're not women. We told people that we're not delicate flowers that need attention and love. So they believe it now. They believe you. You're a threat. And listen, they'll get rid of you. They proving it. They'll get rid of you. They'll find your body somewhere. It's not funny. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit more lighthearted because I'm going into my geek mode right now because I really want to geek out about Xboxes and stuff, but I'm not going to do that. Probably should make up like a vlog channel to talk about geek stuff. But anyway, we're going to talk about what's good. How we can uplift our men by helping them with their health. This is A Game. For all of you who are new to this channel, we are sponsored by A Game. A Game is a natural male herbal solution with 21 herbs. There are no artificial ingredients here, no, sweeteners and animal byproducts and things of that nature. Each ingredient is designed to assist men's overall health, his vitality, his energy, his strength, and his libido as well. Okay, so guys, if you want to join the A Game Nation, ladies, if you love the men in your life and want him to get on his A game, then all you have to do is click the link that's on the top of the chat, the agameherbal.com, and you can get a 10% discount using the code Kendra10. So all you got to do, if you want to be part of the A Game Nation and our A Game family, is to click the link at the top of the chat. Okay, click that link so that you can get your discount. Use the code Kendra10, all right? And then you can get your box of A Game awesomeness delivered to you ASAP. And then that's how you become part of the A Game family, right? Right. So, you gonna get something for your husband? You will not regret it, and neither will he, Miss Amanda. Swing right on to the top of the chat. Click that right at the top. It's pinned. I pinned it for you guys so to make it easier for you. Plenty of the guys in this chat room take A Game on a regular basis. So, this is a proven product. This is a proven product. A wonderful product and wonderful customer service also. Okay, yeah, after this, swing on over to The bishop. Somebody put Bishop's link in the chat. Or Bishop, if you in here, put your link in the chat, sweetie. Swing right on over to my brother, the Bishop. Hear him give you a word. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys